You ain't even eating while I'm feasting in the field. That's why I'm always cheesing, cause I feel like Uncle Phil and all his news.
Today, from Ford Field in Detroit, it's Week 9 of the NFL on EA Sports.
Downtown between Brush Street and I-375. That's where we're located in the heart of Detroit at Ford Field, which first opened back in 2002. Today, it's a Week 9 matchup set to go here between the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Detroit Lions. And they will elect to not bring this one out as our first drive will begin at the 25. First carry for DeAndre Swift. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34.
Brings up 2nd and 1.
From the gun, it's Trubisky. This one taken in by Cephas.
Quintez Cephas.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production, but I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
And that was a good start getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pregame. That's what they did there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really gets on them, and that's how they motivate them. Most of these guys are self-motivated. They have a lot of pride in their performance.
Escaping the pressure right. He's going to take off with it. All that gets him is just a yard, and now it's 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and
9. From the shotgun is Trubisky. He can run for it, and he will. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. I guess no need to force him when you can do that instead. First down, 18-yard gain.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Now Trubisky. Catch is made by Hockenson, the tight end. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5.
Ran a perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
16 yards, a first down. Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script, you go through your play calling, you go through all the stuff and establish things, and it looks like it's going like clockwork right now for them.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7. At the 16.
From the 16, Trubisky. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
It's been a good opening drive offensively thus far, but you know they don't want to waste it and settle for a field goal attempt after that incompletion. So this is a big play coming up here on 3rd down.
He's got his man. It's caught for a Lion touchdown. Kenny Galladay, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Lions take it right down and score on the opening drive. You'd have to imagine for a team that's lost 3 straight games, scoring first in this first quarter has to feel pretty good.
It has to feel great for them, and also it's a nice signal to the rest of the team, because we talk about complimentary football all the time. So they've now signaled to the defense, now signaled to the kicking game, hey, we're here to play in this one. We're going to do our part. Let's see if you guys will do the exact same, and we can break this losing streak.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 12-yard line.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Meadows, flush to his right. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Here's Ronald Jones, first carry for the USC man. Despite some fast footwork, he's still wrangled down shy of the 15. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high-powered, you got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20-point score, give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
And he's going to be taken down with a marker on the field. So let's see about the call.
Offense.
I'm trying to understand. I'm trying to understand.
So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
And he'll get this one up to about his 14. 2 yards on the pickup. It'll be second down.
The 14-yard line.
Well, obviously, they would have at least liked to have gotten back to the original line of scrimmage. Instead, now, they're dealing with 2nd and long.
I thought they would have passed it after the penalty. Probably wish they would have now. Drops it to Jones in the flat.
Complete.
It'll be a pickup of just 2. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here.
It's 3rd down.
From the gun, Meadows. That's caught by the big tight end, O.J. Howard. And he is going to have the Buccaneers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. That was no 3rd and 2. That was 3rd and 16, but they get the conversion anyway.
Buccaneers.
Throwing on first down. Meadows will find Vaughn complete out of the backfield. And just shouting him off there. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45.
Complete.
Add the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total. So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. 8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple.
Brings up 2nd.
Operating from the gun. Meadows. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. Play number 9 set to come here on the drive on 3rd and 2. From the gun, Meadows. Hard throw, incomplete.
Oh, man, for him to be that wide open and drop it. Sometimes you have just too much time on your hands, right? You end up thinking way too much, and your hands get shaky.
And yes, he's a tight end, but that's a catch he should have made. It's caught. Jones. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. 21 yards there. A big play on 4th down. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. Back to throw again. This will be caught at about the 6. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard. At the 3.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
One thing that you're going to see from this offense is that they love the matchup with their wide receivers against this secondary. That one wasn't successful, but don't expect them to back away from attacking all game long.
Meanwhile, on 3rd down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Well, Brandon, we see why it's a team game there, because there's a sigh of relief that they just released defensively. If he's able to get that one away, that's likely a touchdown. But instead,
and he hauls it in for the Buccaneer touchdown. From 3 yards out. And the Buccaneers are an extra point away from tying up this football game. It took a pretty big risk right there going for it on 4th down. But, hey, not only did they get the first down, forget about that, they got in the end zone.
Yeah, because normally you're just thinking, can I get enough yardage to get it past the sticks and pick up a first down? Instead, they go for the end zone and get it done with no margin for error. Remember, 4th down, they went for it.
And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback.
1st and 10.
The The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. After the long touchdown drive we just saw, you wonder if maybe that's taken a little of the wind out of this offense's sails because they had it going pretty good last time too.
Had to sit over there for a little while, didn't they? You know, they were eager, amped up to get back on the field after just scoring, hoping to get the ball back quickly. That didn't happen, so I'd say come out, just kind of get started again. You know, it doesn't have to be anything dramatic. Just get moving, get loose again, and see if they can get it downfield.
On 2nd and 9, Trubisky. He'll get this one to Galladay. Give him 9 on the play, and they'll be faced with a 3rd and inches.
Brings up 3rd down.
They'll try and run here with Swift. And he will have a 1st down as they get him to the ground at the 37. They'll get a couple yards on that one, and it'll move the chains.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Trubisky. That's complete to Swift out of the backfield. And he'll go out of bounds finally at the 7. It's a big play there for the Lions. 56 yards.
1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
They go play action here on 1st down. And he's caught. Touchdown, Detroit. Anthony Miller, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Lions have taken the lead.
And is lining up for the extra point.
A lot of people might call this backyard football. Sometimes just understanding who you've got out wide and who you're going to throw it to. Give him an opportunity to go up and make a play, even when contested. Looks like that one worked out pretty well. The trust factor, in effect.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. And this offense trotting back onto the field. Let's turn our attention here to Ronald Jones. Those are his numbers through roughly the first half of the season, and given that, you'd have to think he's on pace for a 1,000-yard campaign.
Steady as he goes, steady goes the offense, but you know what else is happening too, because they are a team now recognized with the ability to run the football. You've got to be able to throw it better now, right? Better throwing lanes, better opportunities for the guys downfield, maybe more one-on-one coverage, which you should be able to beat easier. Yeah, he's establishing not just a tone, but an identity for his team.
And that's a discussion we had a couple days ago in the team meetings, talking about this running game opening up the passing game. We'll see if that continues to happen. Now a 1st down carry by Jones. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. Open down the middle of the field. And it's going to be another 1st down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 38-yard line.
13 yards. And a Buccaneer 1st down.
Back to throw. Meadows. He sets up the screen to Jones. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. 13-yard gain yet again, just like last play.
13 yards. And a Buccaneer 1st down.
On 1st down, Meadows. This into the hands of his running back, Ronald Jones. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. They go right back to him for 20 and a 1st.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. And it's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says,
and he's got it. Caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Mike Evans with touchdown number 12 on the year. And the Buccaneers are an extra point away from tying up this football game. And we've got a good one brewing. We're all knotted up at 14. So the drive winds up going 75 yards in 7 plays. And it ends with a touchdown for the Bucs. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. Fielded in the end zone. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. There have been points on the board. We just saw back-to-back touchdown drives. I love it. I'm high-fiving our statistician, Christian McLeod. And you're defensive guy.
If you met one of my defensive coordinators, God rest his soul, I'm surprised he isn't in this booth right now wanting to really take you on. This is not football the way he sees it. He wants a good old-fashioned kicking game, defense, field position, and we're getting an up and down the field game here.
I'll take him. Where's his tombstone?
That's a gain of 3.
Boot Hill, baby.
7.
On third down, Trubisky. It's incomplete.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
And here now the punter Fox as he sends this one away. It'll be a 41-yard punt, give them 5 on the return. And the Bucs will get ready to go on offense. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And, Charles, if the season ended today, and it's not going to, we still have December left. Early in November. But they would be a wild card team. And that's great. They'd be in the playoffs, but you know they're trying to bump up to be one of those division leaders.
That guarantees you at least one home game in the playoffs, and that's what you're really seeking. But there also isn't much margin for error for this team, right? Because right where they're sitting, a 2-game losing streak could have them out of the playoffs, so they've got to make sure they continue to keep the momentum going.
Absolutely. There's some sharks smelling blood in the water behind them. Steps away to his left. And that will be incomplete.
As soon as I saw him break contain and get outside, my first thought and my eyes gravitated downfield because nowadays, most of these quarterbacks, when they do that, they want the big play downfield. They don't want to throw it short. In this case, he took the shot. It fell incomplete.
So a change of possession here on the punt, and the Lions will take over.
18-yard line.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Out of the gun, Trubisky. Open man is Galladay, complete. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. That's good for 28 yards.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
From the gun, here's Swift. And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play there, 2nd down.
Brought down.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
On the play. Brings up 2nd and 10.
Now it's Swift. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. It's a loss of a yard, so it's back to 3rd and 10. 2nd quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. So now 3rd and 10. A big play to start the drive, but nothing since. Here's Trubisky to throw. That's complete to DeAndre Swift out of the backfield. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Well, that's one way to convert on 3rd down, picking up 26 yards.
1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Looking to throw, Trubisky on 1st down. And now he'll tuck it and run. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard.
Brings up 2nd and 1 at the Bucs' 19-yard line.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Trubisky. He was trying to find Anthony Miller there. And it's 3rd and short.
Anthony Miller, incomplete. Brings up 3rd down and 1.
Play action. It's Trubisky. He may try to run for this. All the way down inside the 5 to the 4. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. Now it's Trubisky. Buying time to his left. Now Trubisky lost the football. It's picked up by the Raiders. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
But give some credit to the defense. They forced the big play, knocked the ball free from him, but it's a cardinal sin by the quarterback. Know where you are on the field, and he just gave up at a minimum 3 points.
Instead of getting down, takes the contact. The turnover ensues. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half.
At the 14-yard line.
Looking to throw on second down. Meadows. He finds his tight end Howard. That's complete. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. On 1st and 10, Meadows. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
That one was all about the defender making life difficult for the receiver. Very tough for a guy to hold on to the football through all that contact. He ends up forcing the incompletion.
Flushed out right. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's third. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. This time they stay on the ground. And this play going to be stopped in its tracks at the 32, and obviously well short of the first down. The Lions now going to use the second of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. First kick, 47. This one looks good as well. Able to slither by. 43 yards on the punt, 7-yard return, and control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. And just 18 seconds remain till halftime as they come up on 1st and 10. Here's Trubisky. Eluding the pressure right. He'll run it. The Lions quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. 6 yards left on second down. Now this time they'll just keep this on the ground. And he's going to have a first down, but not sure it'll matter as the clock will continue to run. A gain of 4 last play. They double that here and get 8. And now due to apparent time constraints, we fast forward to the beginning of the second half. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. Out come the Buccaneers. They'll have it first to start in the third quarter. They have a chance to break our tie here as we get a look at the first drive of quarter 3.
And it's such a tone setter, isn't it? Because both sides trying to seize momentum to begin the half. What do they have dialed up that'll give them an advantage to move the ball downfield?
Let's find out what they have dialed up. Now a throw here on second down, and that's complete. That catch good for 5. It's third down.
5 yards on the play. And it's third down.
Operating from the gun. Meadows. And the Lions pressure too strong. Down he goes. They couldn't contain Deshaun Hand that time as he gets home for the sack. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
So possession goes over here on the punt. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. Play action. Now Trubisky. Sliding out of the pocket. They'll try and run it. It won't be a sack, but it's no gain, and it brings up second down.
But there was pressure all around him, so the only play was to try and get out of there. I think it was an excellent effort by him just to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Throwing again on second down. Trubisky. Open man, he's got him, the tight end Hockenson. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
On third down, here comes Swift. Boy, fought off the tackle, and that effort gives him the first before he's brought down. Give him 3 yards and a fresh set of downs. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Now a carry for Swift. And he'll do a nice job here just to fight his way back to the line of scrimmage.
Ball carrier.
There to stop him was Carlton Davis.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10. At the 30.
Off the play fake, here's Trubisky. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 16 yards, a first down.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
They run the option here on 1st and 10. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 42.
From the gun, it's Trubisky. He completes this into the hands of Miller. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. Catch number 40 for him on the year. It's a first down. Running is Swift. This will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. The last run got 9. That leaves him with 2nd and a yard.
Brings up 2nd and a yard.
They go play action with Trubisky. He's going to take off with it. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line.
That's good for a line.
Well, he's proven real effective running the football. No one open, don't force it. Just get what you can, and that's what he's done very well in this game.
Here's Swift. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. DeAndre Swift, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Lions have broken our tie as they take the lead. People always talk about one of his biggest strengths running the football, vision, and he found the spot there, went into the end zone.
You're exactly right about that. It wasn't just the vision, right? Once he saw the gap, decisiveness, made up his mind, and about the power to finish the play. Not only did he get good blocking, he created his own space as well.
And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
Their own 23-yard line.
And Tampa Bay trots out there now. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. Deshaun Hand able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Now following the sack, they'll come up here on a 2nd down and 12. From the gun, Meadows. The coverage may be too good that time as he breaks away for 19 with his legs and a first down.
That's something we have not seen him do to this point, and that's take the ball, tuck it, and run.
Exactly right. His first carry of the game. I guess he picked a good time to do it.
He certainly did. Not only did he have the element of surprise, he's making sure he's judicious in taking off.
Complete.
15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
You don't always expect tight ends to be big in terms of run after the catch, but after that play, he joins a growing band of players that's putting that stereotype right on its ear.
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secured before they slide off and try and chip someone at the 2nd level.
Now this throw caught left side. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Scotty Miller, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Buccaneers are an extra point away from tying up this football game.
I think if you polled defensive backs, they would say the corner route, take that out, make it illegal, because that is so hard to recognize and so hard to adjust, because your first move is to not get beat in the middle of the field, and that's how they move you first before they break off to the corner.
But then as the wide receiver, great job. It's tough to turn those upfield and go, but he did a great job with it there.
Really good balance, really good body control, and how about the end result? A touchdown.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And their lead has evaporated in this 3rd quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10. suspended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
He was brought
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and...
From the shotgun is Trubisky. Stepping up, he's going to keep it.
Trubisky.
So many times we talk about having good eye discipline when you're playing defense, making sure your eyes are in the proper place on a given play. Looks like that discipline came to the front there, didn't it? They were able to hold him for a short gain when he took off running.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Trubisky. They'll find Swift out of the backfield. And he is going to have a Lions first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Back now at Ford Field. Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch. Now Trubisky. Escaping the pressure right. And he's going to keep it. Now Trubisky lost the football. But this will fortunately wind up out of bounds. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down.
Possession.
They run out of the gun with Swift. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5.
The ball carrier.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
They'll stay on the ground with Swift. And a nice run. They're going to take this close to the first down marker at the Bucs 29.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run. Got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that, right up the gut.
Saw through 3 quarters. No reason to lighten up now. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10.
That's good.
First down for the Lions on a nice pickup of 18 yards.
1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Trubisky will throw. And he's got his man. It's caught for the Lion touchdown. 3 touchdown passes now for Mitchell Trubisky. And the Lions have broken our tie as they take the lead.
Lining up for the
I know we often laugh and sometimes we even exalt the guys who are great trash talkers and give us some really funny lines. But the bottom line is absolute production on the field. His 2nd touchdown of the game, and they lead.
And now they'll be looking to their defense to preserve that lead. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And now, after the touchdown a moment ago, they work from behind in a 7-point game in this 4th quarter. Plenty of time on the clock. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a first down.
I like the design that we're seeing right there. This is what they need. Down by a touchdown here in the 4th. They just need to keep working their way downfield. And when they see openings, take their shots.
One is down he goes. He was trying to keep his eyes downfield. Nobody came open.
He was trying to do everything that he had been taught, right? Every bit of the technique. But if no one's open, there is no technique except make sure you hold on to the ball as you go to the ground when you're getting sacked. It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
Off the play fake. Meadows airing this one out for Evans. And got his man complete. Touchdown, Tampa Bay.
Meadows pass complete.
Mike Evans, 76 yards. And the Buccaneers are an extra point away from tying up this football game.
Yes, it was a touchdown, and not just a TD, but how about a long touchdown that puts them in a great position now.
And now just an extra point away from tying this thing.
Bradley Kenyon to kick off for Tampa Bay.
So right back to square one, tied at 28 as he kicks it away. Takes this about 5 yards deep, and he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line.
25-yard line.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this 4th quarter to try to grab that lead back. On first down, Trubisky. And he will not make make it back to the line of scrimmage as he's going to be taken down. Vita Vea able to collapse the pocket, get to him, and drop him for a loss of a yard.
11 at the 24-yard line.
On second down, Swift. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. That'll wind up as a loss on the play, so now they're staring at a 3rd down and 12.
Loss of a yard, bringing up 3rd and 12.
Now it's Trubisky on the move to his left. He can run for it, and he will. The scramble good for a nice gain of 10 yards, but still 4th down.
I liked his effort there. He got it done on his own. But let's face it, he puts defenses in a really stressful spot when he takes off and runs because a lot of guys have coverage responsibilities.
Good job of rallying, though, because I thought when he first took off, he might pick up the 1st down. Almost outkicked his coverage there. 48-yard punt, but 10. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Excellent job by their defense to force the punt and provide them with this opportunity, all tied in the 4th quarter. They'll start out on the ground with Jones, and he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
He continues to struggle to find a crease to break off a big one and might need to just put that aside and just try and ram his way forward to get what he can.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down.
3rd down.
He'll have a 1st down past the 40. To Evans on the slant. He went over 100 yards in the wild card round. He's over 100 here as well. And a 1st down.
1st down, Buccaneers.
Operating from the gun, Meadows. That's complete to his running back, Evans. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. So that one a hold right guard.
And you understand why offensive and defensive linemen probably go to martial arts schools and work on their hands so often, because that can be the make or break difference on a play. This time he had to grab a jersey in order to make the play happen. Got caught for the penalty.
It's a big play, yet amazingly, because of how far they had to go, they're still looking at a 2nd down here. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
The battle in the trenches, never more important than right now. This is 3rd and inches. So it's Buccaneer football as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Open man is Miller. He's got it. And he'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. A big pickup there, 18 yards and a Buccaneer 1st.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space. And it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Well, that's not an easy play for a defensive end because most of his responsibility has him getting upfield and working. But how about his vision to see where the play was going, crashed down inside, and tackled him for a loss.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts, as it'll come with an even 90 seconds remaining on the clock. After the run by Jones, here's 1st and 10. And to give this time to the tailback. Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. Now I think we're going to get a timeout here. Yes, a timeout here as it looks like we've got a Lion that's shaken up. While the training staff takes a peek, we'll take a break. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. And the Lions going with an extra DB here on 3rd down. Jones. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. Ronald Jones, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Bucs are going to take the lead.
Hey, that score deserves our respect, deserves our excitement. But I'm looking at the clock, and I'm thinking, there's a long way to go in this one.
Ideally, they would have liked to milk a little bit more time off. Now, on the other sideline, you start to get the crew together and say, this is what we practiced the 2-minute drill for, right?
Yeah, you hope you've been in that situation before, and if you haven't, you just have the confidence, hey, let's go down there and get this thing done. But, boy, that's a big score right there to give them the advantage.
And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. Trubisky readies the offense. Down by 7. 1:17 remains. A 4th straight defeat looming on the horizon, barring a comeback here as they've got it with a first down. Catch is made by Hawkinson, the tight end. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
T.J. Hawkinson.
That's complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. He's going to let it fly. But he can't hang on to it. That would have sealed it. Instead, second down.
Incomplete. Brings up 2nd and 10.
Here's Trubisky. That's complete to Swift out of the backfield. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. They'll look to throw. 12 yards there and a first down. Looking for his running back, and he's got it. And he's got this down a yard or two shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. 4 receivers now. 3 to the right, 1 to the left. Second down and 4. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. This is incomplete, so no